everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm okay. I'm trying to get things situated for my near future of no more paychecks. And what I mean by that is I paid on my Durango today, so I have one more month. I paid a year on my Epidemic Sound so I can have music. I will probably have to let my new iPhone be cut off because I can't pay on it no more. It was over $100 a month plus the $66 a month for airtime. So I have to go back to my iPhone 12 and I'm okay with that. It really doesn't bother me. The only thing I have left is my Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm going through this. I am now starting to have a little bit of anxiety. This morning, well, let me back up. Last night, before I went to sleep, I had some anxiety building up and I fought my way through it in a calm manner, very calm, and I did fall asleep. I don't know if I told you I had to start taking my sleeping pills. I can't fall asleep like a normal person. I went to sleep at some point one night and slept till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't be doing that. There's no way. I'm hoping that something works out for me fairly soon so I can start bringing in some money because I am fixing to lose my Durango without a doubt. I was going to try to make 2 payments on it. I just can't. I was short $300 off my paycheck, which was an indication that I don't have any more paychecks coming in. So that has me freaked out a little bit. Actually, more than a little bit. Because I'm getting anxiety just talking about it right now. I am mentally not in a good place. I want to talk about something that happened to me yesterday in the shower. And I don't know if my mind was just in a very comfortable place and thinking process. And I say that because I'm in here doing my shower things. And it was like I came back from La La Land, but then I didn't know where I was. Usually when you come back from La La Land, you're aware of where you are, what you're doing, and whatever else. But this time I kind of was like, okay, what just happened? That was what I was thinking. And I kind of went in panic mode a little bit, and I had to keep my mind aware. I can't explain it to you. I think I had to keep looking at things, maybe, to keep my mind busy in my familiar surroundings. I hope that makes sense. I think I did it 3 times and it started freaking me out. I don't know if my mental health is in a good place. Probably not. But my mood comes and goes. I feel like I'm not an angry person, but I feel that I'm there a lot. Do I want to go around crotch punching people? No. Sorry, that was probably a bit too much, but I have become aggressive in my wording and other things. It seems to be a process of emotions that shoot through at any given time. Was sitting here thinking about things that I've already spoke about. My hardest thing now is knowing that I'm living here with my ex-husband and my kid's dad in his spare room, of course, and he has to help feed me. That bothers me tremendously. It really bothers me. In the past, when I lived here, I was still a roommate, but the kids, 2 younger kids were minors. And I could not afford my place with extra bedrooms. I couldn't afford it. And so we come to the agreement that I would be a roommate here. I worked every day at 2 different places, actually, over a 5-year period. And I helped with the kids financially and things, but he did most of the feeding. I don't know why back then I was comfortable with it, but now I'm not. I apologize to him daily, and he's like, I'm all you've got, which is true. I don't have anybody else. I don't have family. I do, but I don't care for them, and they don't care for me. I don't think they care for me because of who I am. I disrupt their vibration. They don't know this, but I mess it up because mine's higher. And when your vibration is higher than others, they think there's something about that person I just don't like. I can't pinpoint it. Well, that's why. Their vibration and their light is higher than theirs, and it bothers them. And so those are the people who will start spreading rumors about you. I have to say that there was a coworker where I used to work who would yell out loud that I was in the beginning stages of dementia. She had said it twice. The day I left, she hollered that I just quit. And just because I have a YouTube channel up and I'm talking about this does not mean I wanted all of my coworkers and the entire floor to know I was in the beginning stages of dementia. Yes, my videos are public. I understand that, but I don't go walking around my place of employment telling everybody. And that's what she's doing, and I had to tell my manager to please ask her to stop. And he said he did. For me to have this at 55 years old, I want to say it's embarrassing, but it's not embarrassing. I feel like I'm a failure, maybe. Also because I can't maintain the job anymore. I cannot go through a training process and remember the steps of all of that. After my surgery, went back to work and I was retrained. And then after I was retrained, I kept messing up still. So that says I cannot retain new information. I had 3 or 4 meetings, I can't remember, about the same thing I would miss repeatedly. It's always the same thing with additional something here and there thrown in. I've had, I don't know how many people say, well, why don't you just get a job that's easier for you? Well, yeah, I could do that, no problem. I can't sit or stand all day too long. I have to alternate. And the job has to be so simple that I can remember it. And my first thought would be, yeah, at a clothing store in the fitting room. That has to be easy, you would think, anyway. I don't know. But then you have to stand. I don't know of any place that would say, yeah, you can sit and stand. I worked at a hotel with the same manager on 2 different occasions. On the first one, I had my Achilles surgery, and it was a long recovery. If I was on my foot too long, it became extremely painful and swollen if I was on it too long. So in the first hotel, he allowed me to sit down, but when customers came in, I had to get up. I didn't mind that. But the second time, it was like a year later, but it was a very long recovery. I told him it again that, I still have this issue going on. And he gave me a hard time about needing to sit down. So I quit on the spot. I said, I had this issue. I had it when I first met you, and now you're putting me down. I don't need to work here. And I just left. I was pretty proud of myself. I have found in finding who I am since my awakening, I've become stronger mentally. But then things like this, dementia thing, slaps me across the face and says, wait a second, you're going in a better direction. Come back. You can't go that way. That's how I feel sometimes. But I know that this dementia diagnosis is a lesson. There's something about this that's a lesson. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm trying to handle it, and I'm trying to work through it in the best way that I can, the best way that I know. Our outcomes are not revealed to us. We have to work through them. And that's kind of bothers me. I am somewhat familiar that the other planets don't have the veil of forgetfulness when you're incarnated. Earth is the only one. I don't know why Earth is supposed to be the hardest planet to live on, and I can see that. The emotions you go through, the bad people you go through, the karma, the lies, the abuse. I'm afraid to even say that word anymore on here. But yeah, it's a very difficult place. I will not lie. So guys, I'm sorry this is boring. I was just chatting up a storm. I don't even remember what I spoke about, but I will be refreshed when I edit my video. But I hope you guys are doing well. I have been thinking again, what can I do to make my videos better? And I look at other videos, and this is a part of my problem and my dementia is I tell myself, watch some videos and get some pointers. I forget to do it every time. And this house isn't the best house, so me walking from room to room isn't going to be always pleasant. And this is another reason why I'm painting the walls in the other bedroom that I'm moving to, because it'll be aesthetic, and I like that. I kind of want to put some plants and stuff in there too. With what money, I don't know. I don't have a clue. But anyway, I'm going to end this here. I love you guys tremendously. I'm still glad you come and see me. And yeah, I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.